business world today is so different from even a decade ago. So who do you turn to for advice? Does it have to be a world-renowned expert, or could it perhaps be somebody just like you, facing the same challenges, having set perhaps even some of the same goals? The Quick Round with QuickBooks Challenge, two small business owners helping one another. Let's check in.
Today's Quick Round with QuickBooks Challenge focuses on using technology to enhance your business. With us to share their experiences, we have Sean Wright and Richard Rain. Sean, maybe starting with you. Tell us a little bit about your business.
So my business is quite new. It's only 11 months old now. And we're a commercial drone company called United Drone Holdings.
Fantastic. Richard?
I've been in business for 16 years in the same business called iLearn. We're a corporate learning solutions company.
Great, guys. So let's talk technology here. So it's moving so quickly. Every day there seems to be a new piece of technology that jumps up. How do you stay relevant? And second of all, use that technology to enhance your business?
So I think technology, it's a bit of a scary thing. I mean, I'm not a super tech person, and if I look at my own experiences, we went to Silicon Valley last year, and it was the first exposure to tech. And in an exponential world, I suppose, if you don't get up to date with it, you really got some big problems. And so for me, it's a struggle. It's not something I'm comfortable with all the time. It's not something I properly understand. But you realize you actually have to somehow get to grips with it and make a lot of decisions at the same time that hopefully will pan out in the future.
Yeah, Richard, on your side?
So technology has completely revolutionized my business from an in-person learning service to include online learning and mobile learning, and using new age technologies like artificial intelligence, taking us into the new age of the way younger people learn, comparably to traditional classroom models. So without technology, we would be out of business.
A lot of entrepreneurs will complain that while they need the technology, there's a cost barrier to implementing it. How do you overcome that? And is it absolutely crucial if you're to grow your business?
So for me, the cost issue is less of an issue because of the opportunity that it's allowed us to grow into. And so the cost is actually become a cost of sale, as opposed to an expense within our business, so that we've leveraged technology to be able to deliver online learning and mobile learning in corporate companies.
I think that it's actually got more complicated as time's moved on, because technology used to be expensive. If you were putting an implementation in, there was a lot of money, consultants, etc. And it's almost, for me, the exact opposite now. You get things for free, and which one do you choose? And you want something for free, and there's 10 versions of it. So I find it really complicated now, because you've got decisions to make between free and super expensive, and where do you choose? I have no clue.
Absolutely. And Sean, you mentioned the other challenge, I guess, is overcoming that fear of technology and the fear of embracing technology. I mean, maybe you can share some experiences about how you've embraced the technology and actually used it in a way that enhanced your business, rather than being afraid of it.
So we used to host all our own equipment in our office. We had a big server room with very complex and expensive hardware that ran our accounting system, that ran our email system, and our administration systems. And now we simply have an internet connection into our office. Everything has gone onto the cloud. Our payroll and accounting systems, our administration system, our online email and document sharing, and in fact products that we previously would not have adopted had it not been on the cloud now. So for us, being on the cloud and being able to remotely access the office from anywhere, from your cell phone, has made us that much more competitive.
I mean, Sean, from your perspective, maybe give us an idea of a practical piece of technology that you've implemented that has changed your business.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said to you, our business is fairly new, and we're operating in the drone world, and effectively that's really a data play. So we've got teams that are operating in remote locations on mines, etc., and they're gathering a huge amount of data, and they need to process it and they need to transfer it. And so I think that you mentioned just now that you've got a pipeline in your office, and that's all good and well if you're in an office. But when you're sitting in a remote area, you're operating on cell phone networks and things like that, and suddenly things that should be easy aren't so easy. And I find it really challenging to try and reconcile technology, because the more you get used to it, the more you expect that it's easy and it gets done quickly. But there are still some limitations to it, and when you're looking to scale it in a business that's in diverse locations, making the right choices is not quite as simple as certainly what I thought it would be.
Well, Richard, I mean, from your perspective, how do you overcome that particular challenge? I guess it's difficult to understand, first of all, just the sheer number of options available, and secondly, which ones are absolutely critical to your business. I mean, how do you go about educating yourself about the options available to you?
So I actually studied a business degree in IT, so I have a competitive edge that I understand technology, which really does help a lot. And I'm a little bit of a computer nerd when it comes to that, because I like to understand the technology deeply, so that when it comes to issues like that, I know exactly what to look out for. But connectivity, cost of connectivity is become a non-issue for us in our world. Previously, bandwidth was a swear word at most of our clients. Anything that had to go through IT, is always difficult. And now it's I think in corporate mature environments, it's definitely become less of an issue.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for sharing your experiences. Today's Quick Round with QuickBooks focused on embracing technology in order to enhance your business. We've been sitting with Sean Rates and Richard Rain, who have shared their experiences in this regard. Firstly, it looks like it's absolutely critical to make use of technology in order to scale your business effectively. The good news is that due to the improvements with cloud computing and the user-friendliness of most technology, it really has become easier to embrace technology in a way that can enhance your business.